Psychedelics, literally translating to mind-manifesting substances. These include chemicals such as LSD, MDMA, and psilocybin, more commonly known as acid, ecstasy, and magic mushrooms. Now, most audiences have a spectrum of reaction when they hear about it, all the way from roaring cheers to absolute disgust. My goal is to bring this perspective together towards mutual curiosity. Now, humans have been consuming psychedelics for thousands of years, but the research into using them for treating mental illnesses only really began in the 50s and the 60s. However, despite promising results, the research was halted in the 70s due to socio-political reasons. Now, psychedelics, or specifically psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy, that is a series of talk therapy sessions with a trained professional including only 1 or 2 psychedelic experiences. Patients undergoing such treatment have experienced significant and unprecedented relief from illnesses such as anxiety, depression, PTSD, and substance addictions. On top of it all, psychedelics themselves are not very toxic or not very addictive themselves. And think of the challenge we have today of the global mental health crisis. 1 in 8 people on our planet suffers from a mental health disorder. Psychedelics are more effective than conventional talk therapy, and they happen to be very effective, more effective than pharmaceuticals such as antidepressants. For me particularly, the most interesting part is the mechanism. Unlike other medication, they don't treat the symptom, but they go towards the root neurological cause of the diseases. One hypothesis is that psychedelics work on the default mode network. That's a network in our brain that connects different parts. It's usually active when we're thinking or introspective or imagining. Patients undergoing psychedelic treatment, we've seen that they also have a lot of activation in this part. So what we think psychedelics do is they connect different parts of the brain that were not talking to each other before for a small period of time, they start to communicate. And through that experience, the patient seems to have a healing experience. But all of that has also revealed how our brain is working and how the brain takes a lot of stimulus and creates the reality we experience. So through psychedelics, not only can we treat the global mental health crisis we're facing, but also finally reveal how our brain puts together everything to create the unique reality we all experience. Thank you.